こんにちは、チャートマスターの根崎ゆきです。6月4日火曜日のセッションリーキャップ取っていきたいと思います。よろしくお願いいたします。それでは始めていきましょう。
For a possible pullback, and we're going to trade it to the north. And up on the bigger picture here, you can see we've had a breakout of the old trend. That's this white line. We've had a breakout. We have the start of a new trend, but we don't know that that's really it. Let's go to the 240, and you can see you could easily have a false breakout here, folks. So if this goes up to here, it could go up here and come right back down in. So this is the real trade.
今日は9ドルの大最初にトレードをやっています。で、このトレンドブレイクがフェイクかもしれないと。で、ここまで行って下がってくる可能性ありますけど、これ超えていったらこの上を取っていきたいよねと。なので横ばいになったりサイドウェーブムーブになったらこの上まで行く可能性が高いよねと。
We're looking for the break and the hook and a go, and we've got a break and then we have a hook, but we do not have a go there. For whatever reason, this is one heck of a line right there. It is one heck of a line. But if we get a break to the downside, we do not want to miss this opportunity here. So right now it keeps testing, breaking and hooking, but it's not doing well. But we have.
今度ポンド円ですね、240分。こう大きな線があって、これ抜けてきたら売っていきたいよねっていうことですよね。
I put a lower low in now. So we will take this trade if it materializes. First part is here, second part is here. You're in the fifth look, that will finish off. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will finish it off right down here about 151. Alright, so we'll be looking for that opportunity in the Singapore. Alright, Euro Pound, we did get this trade this morning. Some of us did anyway, and we're looking for this to continue to the downside. And, it's got a big opportunity down here, folks. We do not want to miss this opportunity down here below the 130.2950, and then we don't want to miss the one below 129.
ユーロ円ですね。この下で売っていきたいよねっていう話ですね。
It's a big area right in here. We're working a channel to the downside, so we could certainly do it.
で、この大きなスペース取っていきたいよねと。
Aussie dollar, many of you got this trade this morning. We're looking for this to continue. We're going to double our position above. We were looking for the pullback here, which is what some of you got, and we were watching something else, and most of you got it, but not all of us. And then we're going to look for the break above the R4, and we're going to trade it up to the 1270 fib extension here, and the PSR right there, and then the overall target.
OG ドルですね。10分チャート見てます。で、あっちの、ニューヨーク時間ですよね。昨日のニューヨーク時間でエントリーした人たくさんいましたよねと。で、ここから買ってってで、プルバックしたらもう一回買い増しをしていこうと思ってて、した方もいますよねと。で、今からはこの上に行ったら R4 を超えてったら買い増ししていきたいよねと。で、1.270 まで取ってって、その上の R5 まで取っていきたいよねと。
So that means we'll take a buy above 99.21, 98.21, like there. Also, double your position there. Alright, dollar yen ended up being a really nice trade for us this morning. Most people made 60, 70 pips off that trade. And now see, we're all the way up to 98.26. Okay, so moving the stop at 99.07 was the right thing. We didn't give up 20 pips. We were still in position in case it goes. It didn't go, but we got 95% of that trade we got. Alright, so that's good. If we get any kind of a pullback here, we're still looking. We have not taken the S5 out down here. This is the next target right here, and then of course the big target is down here. So there's two opportunities right here.
ドル円ですね、60分。プルバックしてきてからこことその下取っていきたいですね。売りたいですねって言ってます。
Don't want to miss either one of them. So we're going to put on a pullback. We're going to trade like a 99.60, 70 area right up in there. We're going to look for a sell, and we're going to double our position below the S5.
99.70、99円70銭より下で売り。で、below S5、S5 より下で売り増しですね。
Alright, where am I? Swissy. Trade we missed. Dang. We missed this trade this morning, which really ticks me off because it went 1, 2, 3, 4, 120. And we're not watching it, and we missed that whole opportunity. Man. Well, right now we're at the bottom. We've taken out this is the day chart trend, so we're looking for the bounce. All right. If we get the bounce, they got to square this thing up right here. And what that means is that they've finished off this trend. We've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we can finish this off and do an ABC and still do a 5 wave to the downside, or the day chart trend takes over and we're actually doing the
ドルフランですね、1、2、3、4、5で終わっちゃってるかもしれませんと。で、ちょっと見逃しちゃいましたよねと。まあ、120ピップ逃しましたって言ってますね。
day chart trend to the upside. All right. So we're going to have to kind of sit on this and wait for a while. Dollar CAD is coming down in a downtrend. It's just really not any space here to trade this thing. You can see it's just really small areas right in here. You see, there's just nothing. There's the opportunity down there, but that's 200 pips from now.
ドルカナダはこの下のスペース取っていきたいですけど、今から200ピップ下のなので、まだちょっとまだですよ。
So I'll just stay out of the CAD.
なのでドルカナダからは離れておきましょうと。
This opportunity to the upside. If they took this 50% fib out, we know now it's going to the upside. So we're going to flip this over. And not that, I want this. There we go. So flip this over, we're now a buyer.
ポンドドルですね、240分チャート。50% のフィブ、これですね。これを超えてきたら、今度は買いで見ていきたいですよねと。
In the uptrend, all right. But we took the day chart top out here. So what do they got to do? They're not going to have enough, from here, they're not going to have enough buyers to break this at this time of day. So they're going to come back down, square this thing up, and right in here we'll be looking to be a buyer.
まあ、今の時間帯、あっちの、まあ、ニューヨークの、後半ですよね。で、もう時間的にこれはもうこのデイチャートのトレンドラインをブレイクしていくのは無理だろうということで、この長いキャンドルをスクエアアップしてきて、再度跳ね返りでどうなるかですよねっていうことを言ってます。
Back up to there. All right, so everybody see that? They don't have enough buyers this time of day to make that move. So we're going to look for them to come down and let's see, we'll take this above. We're going to have to, yeah, see we could get it down and around in here, possible. All right, so wait for the pullback. Alright, euro, screaming up to the top, it has now taken the day chart top out. Alright, so this one actually, that means that the day chart trend is now back in force. So let's go up a little higher so we can see this thing a little bit. I'm still leery of this because in the big picture it needs to go down. In the big picture it needs to be a sell. I'll take it up to a month and you can see a week chart. Alright, so we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So this move to the upside is maybe just to get it high enough up here where they can sell it off. So I'd be leery of taking that trade. Quite frankly, I'd really be leery of taking.
ユーロドルですね、これ週足見てるんですけど、まだやっぱり下がんなくちゃおかしいよねってことを言ってて、1、2、3番目に来てますよね、3、4、5と。で、まだ下がる方で見ていきたいなって言ってますね。
To the upside. Got a lot of buy. It's broken the top, this wedge. It's a big wedge. It's broken the top. But it certainly could be a false breakout to the top, come back down. When it breaks, hooks, and goes, they have to redo the targets anyway. So, out of the euro.
なんですけども、まあ、デイチャートのトップをブレイクしてきてて、ブレイクフックのところでまあ買ってきたよね。とりあえず買っていきたよねってことを言ってます。
For now. Aussie nothing here. Right. Euro pound, we're waiting to see if we get a bounce. If we get a bounce, we're going to be all over this. Okay? Why are we going to be all over this trade? Because the target's out up here. Let's go get this horizontal line. That's a dash now. All right, they're not taking this one out. So you can see our trade on the upside. If they bounce here, right here, our trade is up to there, right there. And it's 1, 2, 300 pips up there.
OG 円は特になくて、今ユーロポンドですね、240分。で、これ跳ね返ってきたら、1個、2個、3個、4個、120ピップ上のこのダブルトップ、トリプルトップまで買っていきたいよねと。
Pound yen, euro pound pays $1.50 plus per pip on a mini account. So it doesn't have to move far for us to make money. So we'll see if we get that. In which case this will be a rectangle, head fake down. Rectangle, head fake down, and bounce. All right, Euro Aussie, we're right here where they gotta talk to us here, and you know they need a correction. We've known they needed a correction. This is a rising wedge move. They could go to the 786 and bounce here. All right, if they break the 76, however, we're going to the downside.
ユーロ文字ですね。ライジングウェッジっていうパターンが出ていて、ライジングウェッジってはどういうパターンかというと、まあ下げですよね。ブレイクしてきて売りましょうっていうことで、まあ下げてきましたと。 で、786のフィブで跳ね返っていく可能性もあるんですけど、もしこの786を割ってきたら売りで見ていきましょうねと言ってます。
But we haven't put the top in. We need to put a bounce over here and then a down before we ever can trade it to the downside.
でも売りでやるんだったら一回トップをつけなくちゃいけなくて、トレンドができてから売っていきたいですねと。
You see that? We won't have the structure until we get this part right up here, the up move. So we'll be very leery of taking a bounce outside of the trend. If they do it inside the trend, we take the bounce immediately. If they bounce out of the trend, then we know that that's a commitment to go to the downside. Any move to the upside is just a move to get high enough to find sellers to take it to the downside.
なので跳ね返ってきて上に行くんだったらすぐ買いますけど、下に抜けてくるようだったらこの高値、新しい高値つけるまでちょっと何もできないですよねと。
And this is going to be wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. Right? So, hold. Three Musketeers tell us 54. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. If they bounce it, we don't want to miss it. If they break, hook, and go, double bottom down in here. Right?
カナダ円ですね。カナダ円240分。1、2、3、4、5で、もし上に跳ね返ってきたら買っていきたいね。下に抜けてきてブレイクフック&ゴーで売りたいねっていうことを言ってます。
Either one is a good trade. That's better trade up to the upside. Right?
どっちもいいですよねと。で、買いの方が望ましいですよねとは言ってます。
Keeping with the structure of the market. Right? So let's just hold off until it proves what it is. Right? New Zealand yen, nothing to do because we're at the bottom. Right?
キウイ円は今ボトムにあるのですることはなくて、次ポンドキウイですね。
Pound New Zealand. Once we get the correction out of the way, we'll be interested. All right? Let me go up a little higher.
もうコレクションが終わったらすごくインタレスティングですねと。
Alright, so right now they've come down to this, these fibs right over here, alright? So I'd like to see them come down to here, square this candle up on the heart line, and then bounce up to the upside.
スクエアップしてきて、このキャンドルスクエアップしてきて、ハートラインの真ん中で、チャンネルラインのハートラインですよね。つまり真ん中の点線で跳ね返ってきたら買っていきたいよねと。
That's the opportunity if they will do that, alright? There's nothing to say they can't go over the bottom of the trend line and then do that. So you gotta get them prove it. Prove what they got.
もしかしたらトレンドの下まで来て跳ね返るかもしれないので、注意しながら、プルーブって、証拠が揃ってからトレードしていきたいねと。
Take the trade. Silver, for those of you across the pond, it is bouncing, and we're very interested on the bounce out of this rectangle. Alright, so this rectangle, we got into this rectangle going up, which means we should go up to the day chart trend. Right up here. Alright, still a correct.
銀ですね。レクタングルにあってサイドウェイなので、これ、上にブレイクしてきたら買っていきたいねと。
Move, but we can certainly trade that. Alright, what are we doing with the dollar right now? Selling the snot out of it. Alright, so euros and pounds, all that should go up. Alright, dollar, pound chief, we're waiting to get another opportunity to trade this to the downside. As you see, they're running out of sellers, and so this will probably go sideways or build a bull flag, a bear flag for the rest of the day.
ポンドフランですね。ポンドフラン、また売っていくサインというのを探してるんですけども、もう時間的に売り手がいなくなりましたと。ということで、一回横ばいになるか、ベアフラッグを作って TRB でブレイクしてくるかで売っていきたいねと。
Alright, come back at Singapore and look for the sell-off. Alright, sell-off will be down to the 4,400, actually maybe 4,388 area down in here. And finally, the pound Aussie. Alright, we're looking for the bounce. Alright, and if we get the bounce on the day chart, that means the day chart is still in effect, and we'll look for that trade. A break, hook, and go. However, we're coming back down to here. Alright.
ポンドオージーですね。ポンドオージーは跳ね返ってきたら買っていきたいですし、下にブレイクしたらブレイク間の5で売りたいねと。
Either one of those is viable. Alright. So we'll see if we get a bounce, and if we don't, we're going to take this. Now break, hook, and go below here, and we'll be interested in the sell there. Alright, folks, that's what I see. Have a great day. Thanks for being here. Don't forget, we got beginners class tonight at 7:30 Central Time. Ozzy can move on. Ozzy.
はい、というわけで今日のセッションリキャップここまでです。また今週も撮っていくのでよろしくお願いします。それではどうもありがとうございました。失礼します。